Hey, it's another beautiful day in Ghana, West Africa. So today I'm heading up to Apirede. I want to go and check on the land. I reached out to some guys to start doing some clearing, and I didn't get confirmation if they were on site yet, and so I want to go and check. I'm thinking that they're not because of what they were saying, that they didn't finish their previous work and they just want to use a couple hours on Monday morning to start that, and they'll come to ours. But you got to realize a couple hours is a full day's job, and so they probably just told me that to lock me in as far as commitment so I wouldn't get somebody else. But that's all normal, so we're not worried about that. I want to go up and get some before pictures. And so here we are passing, we just left the Sisieso and we're about to climb the mountain to Edroom. And this road has all just been redone. They've worked on the sloping of the mountain. They paved the road, gutters, a number of things. So it's a very nice road. And we're thankful for the progress that they made. So let's go ahead and climb to Edroom. So here we are approaching Edroom, and Edroom is a pretty large town. It'll be one of the larger towns in our area, and if we're going to reach a T-junction where the Edroom station is, you can get an Accra card there, you can get a Refrigerator card there, and yeah, so we're going to actually head right towards Apirede, but if you went left, that would head towards Akuapem, which then heads to Apirede and Accra. So with the location of your land, you're going to find yourself mentioning this town quite a lot as a reference point. A lot of people, maybe they don't know Apirede, and even Apirede, we're outside of Apirede, so we're even just mentioning that as a reference point. But a lot of people know Adukrom, and yeah, so we're going to use that as a reference point. And then also, this is also where you have to come quite often for building materials or just anything. You know, most of the stores and stuff are here, and so it becomes a proximity game of what you need and where it's located as to how far you need to go to acquire it. So we made the right, and we just passed that road. If I would have branched left, that would have took us to Refrigerator, which we passed many a times. But we're going straight, heading straight towards Apirede. Now here in this Akuapem mountain range, like we're literally on the ridge of the mountain, so we're at such a high altitude, and so the weather the climate is very much different here. It's a bit colder in the mornings, and yeah, it's wetter weather. But Apirede is a beautiful little quaint town. It's an old town. You know, this is not, you know, this is, some of these buildings have probably been here 100 years plus. Beautiful trees lining the road. This land is very, very fertile. This is the senior high school that we're passing here. Beautiful mountain views. Very beautiful town. Apirede. So we're gonna go right at the Y Junction. Ice Kincaid right there. That's where you get the good ice Kincaid. And then we're gonna take this right here. We're gonna drop down. There's actually a waterfall in this area. Yeah, Papa. Long time. Long time. How is the body? Oh, very good, very good. You are still there? Okay, you'll be seeing me. I'm coming around again. Okay? Good seeing you, Papa. Small time you see me. Okay. Charlie. My old men, though. My old men. So again, yeah, it wasn't in this video. It was another video. I was talking about the 1,000 friends. How to make 1,000 friends. These are all my friends. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. Building some nice houses out here. So yeah, I was saying there's a little waterfall out here, and a lot of people from the diaspora have bought land out here. Now again, a matter of time before enough time passes for development to reach this area. But again, yes, it's a very rural, remote area, and it has its pros and its cons. And that's just a reality of building in remote areas. And we're back. Sorry about that. Quick camera overheating. But yeah, you know, this is a very, very beautiful area. And the value of the land has appreciated. One day. Alrighty, it's a wrap. So I'm gonna drive down the mountain a slightly different way than I came. The way we're gonna drive down is gonna take us to Somanya, and let's go see what this side looks like. Yeah, this place is very steep, very dangerous. They actually at one point blocked it. A lot of the public transportation like to come this way because it's shorter, but the road is so steep that there was a lot of crashes. A lot of times those trotros, they don't have good brakes, or what they'll do is they'll cut off the car so that they can glide down the mountain to save fuel, not realizing when they do that that turns off their power steering and their power brakes. And so, Alrighty, we made it to the bottom, and this is actually where the Yilo Krobo District Hospital is. So there's actually a nice sized hospital right at the end of this road, and then we reach Somanya. Hospital. Alrighty, and here we are back to Somanya. Or not back to, but we reached Somanya. This is mango country.